Today, we make a cheap brake bleed bottle, prep Shino for an oil change, let her drive the Jimny for the first time, eat Coco Ichibanya curry, and does Shino hit her breaking point? Hey, what's up? It's the next day, and how do I get her in here when I'm so tall? But if you can see, my neck beard is out of control, and my hair, what's left of it is out of control. But we got in really late last night with the Jimny. What are you doing down there? We got in really late last night with the Jimny, and we slept. It's actually like 1 o'clock. We didn't wake up till noon, which is actually really rare for us. We need to get some brake fluid so we can bleed the brakes. We need some brake fluid so that we can bleed the brakes, because the brakes actually have a lot of air, and it's not stopping the way it is. And I don't want her driving it that way.
Whoa! I thought there was a move. So, びっくりした.
Oh, you were expecting to see the move, were you? What do you think now that you see it in the daylight?
Oh, it looks different. It's more prettier. I like those wheels.
You like the wheels?
The black one?
Okay. You want to go get the stuff?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. It looks good, yo.
I like it.
Just like these.
The stickers. Here's something that's funny. I am way too tall to be sitting in this guy.
First time.
Poor thing bought a car, and she hasn't even driven it yet. Alright. Is your belt on? Yes, if you're wondering, we do live out in the middle of nowhere, and to be honest with you, I kind of like it. Everybody's always like, how far are you from Tokyo? Well, it's on the other side of the country, and the lifestyle here is completely different. It's nice. Alright, we're at the store. Let's get some oil and get the stuff real fast. People probably wondering why my hair looks crazy as hell. That's because I don't give a this way. No, not this way. Actually, let's grab a small funnel while we're at it. Yeah. 10:30. Oh, 10:40. 10:40. We're gonna use 10:40, and I'll be right back. I gotta run down to the car and check the cap. I'm pretty sure it's .3 in a car that old. Actually, okay, get this, because I'll put the oil from the move in this box too. Take it. Hold that right there. I'll be right back. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Here's something interesting about the Jimny. The hood latch pop is actually here in the they call it a dashboard in Japan. And it's in the glove box. .3. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm looking for oil filters, but I don't think they have oil filters at this one. Huh? No oil filters. We gotta go to USA anyway, I think. Put it back. Put it back where you got it. Put it back where you got it. Put it back.
I did.
We're at the next store. We had to come to the town where I work, 'cause it's a little bit bigger, because they didn't have an oil filter. And you might be wondering why a store would not have oil filters where they sell oil. But in Japan, they do not change the oil filter with with every oil change. They change it every other oil change. To me, that's strange. I don't know why you would do that, but they do. So, oh, here we go. Here's what we got before. 1040. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's really the one we're getting. Let me get in the book here and look for filter. JA11. Oil filter. And I need UD2 for the move. Dot 3. Brake fluid. Let's see, filter, oil, brake fluid. Let's get the fuck out of here. Alright, so now we're at Comedi, which Comedi is their home center type, tool type place. And I'm really just looking for some hose to use for the brake line when I bleed the brake lines to put the fluid into like a bottle or something. So I finally found it in the garden center. It's the area that has all of the let me come behind me. Whoa. It's the area that has all the garden hoses and everything behind me. So that's where we're gonna get our hose from. And if you look right here, these lines in particular say that they are oil resistant and for fuel. You know, it's probably better than the other stuff. I don't know how this is gonna hold up to dot 3, but this is the one I'm gonna get. We got a 5mm and a 6mm because I don't know exactly what size the brakes are gonna be, but I'm sure it's gonna cover it. So we've actually switched, and Shino is piloting the Jimny right now. I hope she's been doing her squats because the brakes are really squishy and really hard to push down right now. So please don't kill us.
Calm down. It's a really cut that.
Us. Almost killed us. The mechanic advised us not to get on the gas suddenly because apparently on the Jimny, that's a weak point. Is if you get on the gas suddenly, that's what actually destroys the transmissions in these 660cc Jimnys. So we were told not to do it. So sometimes when the traffic's a little bit busy, it's a little bit difficult to get out because you know you're trying not to just stomp on the gas, and sometimes you gotta wait a little bit longer. So it is what it is. But you got your Jimny, right? Yeah, Jimny. Maybe. Oh my God, we're here. And where is here? Coco Ichibanya. This is the best curry in Japan. I almost know what I'm gonna get because I always get the same thing. And we're gonna get the pork cutlet curry with cheese. Roskatsukare. Rasa cheese. Oh, that was really good curry. And just because, if you're watching this, Daniel at Wasabi Cars, I had Coco Ichi today, and you probably didn't. So since you rubbed it in our faces on Instagram a couple weeks ago, that's what you get. So it was really good too. I really enjoyed it. So one of the last things we're going to do today is we're going to make a bottle to put all of the brake fluid in whenever I bleed these calipers, and I'm going to make this right now, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's really easy. They have some that you can buy at the stores, but you don't have to. You can make one with an old 500 milliliter, old 24 ounce pop bottle. I'm going to put a hole in the cap, and we're going to put the hose in so we can catch it, and I'm going to get a way to put it onto the car so we can leave it hanging there so everything doesn't fall out. I got out my Makita drill, and I put 5/16, I don't know, focus. I put a 5/16 wood bit in there, and the only reason I did that is I don't have a bit that is actually the right size for this bottle at the moment. One of them broke. It's what happens when you buy cheap Chinese stuff, but just put the cap right down here, and I got it on my block so that I don't mess up the workbench underneath. And we're just gonna drill a hole like straight in the middle. I mean, there's nothing else to it really. So push your bit in a little bit. There. Get you a nice round hole. Let's get the straw through there. And one other thing is, how are we gonna get it to stay on the car? Like the hose is long enough I could set it down on the ground, but I don't really want to do that because if I do that, then it could fall over and everything's gonna fall out. So I'm gonna use a zip tie, one big one, and we'll probably need a few smaller ones to attach it to various stuff. So we'll grab these. We'll be cutting these off as we use it. Now, some of the ones that you buy at the store, they use magnets and stuff. And if I had a magnet, I'd use it. But if I want to go out and buy a bunch of stuff, then I might as well just go out and buy the tools. So this is what we're going to use. So I'll show you how we're going to use it. I'm going to get the label off. And this is the long one. Put the long one right around the guy like this. There you go. And I pinch the bottle tight right here. Give me a good little gap to put a zip tie through, and we'll zip tie this onto something on the suspension. And that's how we're going to hold our brake bleed bottle. Cap back on. Hose in, and there we go. We can use this as a brake bleed bottle now. Cheap. What do we got? 10 cents in this thing, if that. And probably the hose, I think for this much hose I paid 188 yen. So what did this bottle cost me? This bottle's going to end up costing me less than $2. So that's the last thing we're going to do. We took a little bit too much time eating. Tomorrow is actually Christmas Day, and we don't have anything to do because, you know, they don't really celebrate Christmas over here. So we're going to open up our gifts, and we're going to enjoy some time together. And then I'm going to teach her how to change oil, and I'm going to get her to help me to bleed those brakes so that she can drive that car. If you like the Jimny content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of it. I also am building I don't know if you can see it behind me, I'm also building a 180SX. And I'm going to take that drifting later this year whenever I get this thing finished. I also like to do plastic models, all kinds of hobbies, games, stuff like that. So I'm going to populate the channel with stuff that I like to do. It is still first and foremost a car channel. But, you know, I think a lot of car people have a lot of the same hobbies. And I want you to see my hobbies, and I want to see your hobbies. So, you know, comment below. Let me know what you like to do. If you got a channel, share it with me below. I'd love to see what you got. We'll see you next time. Peace.